change engine is airplane. Who successfully invented the airplane? The Wright brothers were the one who invented the airplane successfully. Who was the Wright brothers? The Wright brothers is Orville and Wilbur Wright. Wilbur was born on April 16, 1867 in Millville, Indiana. Orville is born on August 19, 1871 in Dayton, Ohio. This is the Wright Flyer taking off on December 17, 1903. Orville, oopsie. That's Orville piloting the plane. The plane skimmed the air for 12 seconds. It flew 10 feet above the ground and 120 feet far. The Wright Flyer made 4 flights, and the longest one was 852 feet and stayed in the air for 59 seconds. The test was in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. This is a video. Oh, under.
For several years at the turn of the century, dozens of groups in Europe and America had been trying to get a flying machine to work. But defying gravity wasn't proving easy. Nevertheless, Wilbur and Orville Wright, after a long period of trial and error, found a formula that seemed to work. The problem they and everyone else had faced was how to generate enough power to get the machine off the ground and to keep it going once it was up in a stable and steady flight. The Wrights had developed a lightweight 25 horsepower engine which provided a much higher power to weight ratio than anything that had gone before. With this and a little help on the launch site from a heavy lead weight, they were airborne and away. This dramatically successful flight was the result of several years of secret work by the Wrights, using models in a wind tunnel near their home. Only the most far-sighted and enthusiastic believed at the time that what the brothers were doing would have any lasting significance. But what they just witnessed was the start of a transport revolution. From now on, the world was to become in many ways a much smaller place.
When was airplane used in public? In 1919, Britain and France introduced a flight service across the English Channel by flying through Paris and London. Who was the world's first passenger? Charles Furnace was the world's first passenger. He was the Wright brothers' engineer. Who invented the jet? Sir Frank Whittle and Hans von Hayne was the co-inventor of the jet. So Frank Whittle signed up his patent for his jet in 1930, and Hans von Hayne was given a patent for his jet in 1936. Frank Whittle jet is the Gloster E/108. Hans von Hayne jet is the Henkel HE-178, and the Hans von Hayne jet flew in 1939, and Sir Frank Whittle jet flew in 1941. When was airplane used in military? In 1914, the British company Avro created one of the first aircraft used in military. It's called the Avro 105. Who was the person that flew a fighter plane? A French pilot named Roland Garros flew a plane that is with machine guns that shoot through the propeller in April 1, 1915. How was airplane a change agent? Before, it took people a long time to travel because they had to travel by ships. And after, it's much faster to travel for people to travel. And it also changed the way many people fought in wars, like in countries. This is my works cited and my illustration cited.